Hey everyone, welcome to this new video on your channel. This is very interesting game between Harikrishna, actually Harikrishna, and here we have Arjun Erigaisi. They were playing in the Tata 2025 in the very nice and very amazing chess match that is still actually going on. So this is round one, and here Harikrishna is just playing with white pieces and Arjun Erigaisi with black pieces. Be sure actually make sure actually to watch this video and please give the thumbs up, actually like this video and please sub to the channel. That would be just very encouraging for me and it gives me a lot of energy. So let's just begin. We have e4 from Harik, c5, so this is the Caesarean defense, and after knight to f3, d6, knight to c3, so normal developing moves here, okay, in the Caesarean opening. So we have the open Caesarean so far, so c takes on b4, knight takes on d4, and here after knight to f6, bishop to e2 and here g6, and now here actually Erigaisi just decides to go for the dragon. Okay, this is dragon after bishop d7 and just castle. So this is very well-known opening. We have bishop to e3 after bishop g7, queen to d2. In this moment, sometimes bishop to h6 is just played. We have castles, and after the move d5, trying to open the center, Erigaisi tries. We have bishop to f3, and we are just defending this pawn twice by the knight and by the bishop. We have takes on e4, knight actually takes. This is actually a very non-opening and trick here. If you take here, I just take knight on c6, and if you play this, I just take, and after this, then actually white is having slightly better position here. You can't take this because I just go knight e7 check, okay, and after king to h8, and then I can just take on f3. So that's why actually Erigaisi actually played queen to c7. That was an other alternative. So queen to c7, and now here Harik just took on e7. We just take after queen takes on e7, and we have bishop to e2 coming back. And okay, so so everything is so normal here. We have knight to g4, trying to eliminate this bishop. We have takes on g4, and here we see that black has the bishop pair advantage, okay? We have queen to d6 trying to h3. So you can't take this rook because you're just hanging queen here. So that's why queen to d6 was played. And here rook to e8 was tried, but here actually we could just take, and after you take, then a bishop takes on c3 was possible, but yes, it's right that you have just damaged the white's pawn structure, but here we see the opposite colored bishop. So the opposite colored bishop, and in the rook endgames especially, actually exactly now at the moment, this is just run easily. So, but here we see, as I just told you, queen to e8, trying to keep the pieces, and here rook to d2 was played, so getting away from this threat. Rook to c8, and here some cases rook takes on c3 is possible because you take and this queen is coming here and it's so dangerous here. So okay, but bishop d4 was played here. Instead of bishop to d4, knight to d5 was better choice. And here the threat is knight to e7 check and just forcing the rook. So we see king to h8 and here, yeah, you can sometimes play h3 this then. But you must always be careful about this queen to a4. If you not take, it's just getting a little complicated after this queen to a3, queen takes, and here takes, and here we see the move h5, which just traps this knight. So this knight doesn't have any square to go. But okay, let's go back. As I just told you, bishop to d4 was played here. We see rook to d8, and here we see nice tactic, queen takes on d8 from Harik. Okay, we see queen takes, and here bishop takes on g7. So queen to e8, because this was just threatened. Okay, and now this is the moment that you can just take. Yeah. Bishop takes on f8, so that was very nice tactical shot. The queen takes on d8, bishop takes on g7, bishop takes on f8. So, okay, let's go. Let's continue. And here is pawn push from Erigaisi, which is not very good. You just take, and after king takes on f8, so this is just threatening to take. Okay, we just played rook to e1 to defend this pawn here. Rook to e1 and just try to just defend this pawn. And here we see queen to e5, so queen to e5 attacks this pawn. So g3 plays. Okay, so after bishop to e6, we see a3 and king g7, rook to d4, and here we see normal developing, normal a3 attacking moves here. We just going to take this here. Rook to e2, queen to f3, and after the move b3 now, we see h5, king to g2, king to b2, and here after queen to f6, so actually Erigaisi here is just very disappointed. This is a very nice position for white. Everything is defended this night and no any weaknesses in white's position. So but Erigaisi tries, but let's see what happens after this kind of moves. And knight to d5 gets played, but here we could actually see rook to d5, and here if he takes this, then just take the pawn, and this pawn cannot be stopped. But if you play this, then I'll just play knight to b5 attacking the queen. If you play this, if you play this, then I just here knight to a3 is possible. Yeah, knight to a3. So we are just going to just push this pawn and just promote this. But knight to d5 was played, missing that chance of rook to d5. Nice sacrifice. Bishop to g4, and here we see knight to e3. So here we are just attempting to take this. So that's why Erigaisi just moves it back, moves to the e6 square. We see king to a2, and after queen to g5, we see knight to d5 again. Notice that you cannot play this because he just takes your knight, okay? isn't. If he takes this, then it is also, of course, winning for him, but your knight is hanging your son on e3 here. So that's why knight to d5, h4, and Erigaisi here, by playing h4, tries to actually remove and eliminate some pawns, exchange some pawns here. We see knight to c7 attacking the bishop, so bishop to h3, rook to d3, and after bishop to g4, knight to b5, trying to attack this pawn. But a better move was just to move h3 and then bishop to c8, okay? So, knight to b5, and here we see queen to e7, and knight to d6. Instead of knight to d6, then h3 again was possible to propose bishop to e6, and okay. But knight to d6, here we see queen to f6, e5, nice tactic. If you take this, then this is just check and just playing it. So let me just show you, it's just running for white completely. So that's why taking on e5 is not possible, and this is actually a poisoned pawn. So here we see queen to f1. After rook to d4, attacking this bishop, we see bishop to e6, rook to h4, and king to g5, and here we see rook to e4, and king to h6 coming back, and here just moving pieces, king to b2, g5, and here knight to b5, attacking the pawn. So bishop to f5 turns to take this rook on e4. We see rook e to e2, and after bishop to g4, rook to g2, queen to e1, knight to d4, queen to e4, king to a2, bishop h5, knight to c6. So the trick is, if you just take this, then I just go this check, and see that this is just completely over. So you cannot take the knight on c6. Bishop to g6 gets played. We see knight to e7, and here bishop to h5. A better move was queen takes on e5, then knight takes on g6, changes on, and then we have h4. If you play f6, then I just exchange. If you try to take, then it's just getting some rest, because I can just play this and take this, and I just try to penetrate with my king and just to promote these pawns. So that's why f5 gets played, rook to d3, and here b5 is the 8 b5, queen takes on b5, and here check, rook to d6 is check, and after king to g7 the game could continue, but here, as I just told you, knight e7, bishop to h5 was played, okay, and actually the guys did not go for this queen takes on e5. So we see bishop to h5, then after knight to check, king to d6, and knight e7, just repeating moves here, and here we finally see that h5 gets played. You can't take this because I just go here and this is just over, and if you take this way, then this part is just completely open. After knight king to h7, then we see knight to f6, and everything is just collapsing here. So after h4, just Erigaisi tried g4, but this position is completely lost. After knight to g8 check, and here we see knight to f6, attacking the queen on a4, so that's why queen moves to f3. After rook to g1, here we see queen to king to h6, sorry, and after rook d to g2, we see queen to f5, king to b1, and here after bishop to g6, and the final move, and here Harik just played the move h5, and in this position Erigaisi decided to resign this game. Because if you score like this, then knight takes on g4. If you take this, then this is serious trouble. After knight to f6, this was complete loss. If you go this and here, and this is just complete loss. This is mate, actually. Okay, so, but if you go well, this is just another loss. This is just check, and we'll just take your queen here, and this is just game over. And if you try to take, of course, this is just completely crushing. King d6, then here just takes, and here you just take, and this is just over. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please give the thumbs up, actually like this video, and please make sure that you sub to the channel. That would be just very encouraging for me to put more interesting videos, and see you next time. Bye for now.